We're at Barbur World Foods in the wine section, and I'm with Jack Simmons, and he is the expert, the wine steward here. And this has really changed. In the past couple of years, you've come on board, and all of a sudden, this is a very impressive selection here at Barbur World Foods.
Well, when I started, they had a lot of grocery store wines, and this is a specialty food store.
Right.
And so the wine should match the unique foods that we have here from all over the world. So sort of changed away from the standard grocery store Winco kind of wines, and we're doing more unique wines that are unique to various regions of the world.
And I mean very unique. Of course, you're gonna have the delicious, wonderful Oregon wines here to choose from as well, and lots of selection from France and from Spain. But Croatia? What?
No, we have people from all those countries that shop here because of the unique foods that we have.
Yes.
So Lebanon is a classic example.
Right.
We've got a ton of Lebanese wines, well, more than any other store in Portland, but obviously they go with our Middle Eastern deli. And Lebanese wines are quite a surprise. There are even French winemakers involved in the Lebanese wine production. So.
And you have kosher wine?
We have a shelf of kosher wine over there, and wines from Israel and California that are kosher, right?
So any question I have about not just a type of wine, but a particular bottle of wine, you can tell me about it.
Well, my goal is to taste as many wines as I can, and that's why that's the criteria I use for choosing a wine. Is I probably taste a dozen wines and bring in one wine. There's so many. There are a lot of lousy wines out there. So
well, let's talk about choosing a good wine.
Sure.
I come to you and I say, I really need a wine. I'm having some people over. Can you help me choose something?
Right. Well, the most important thing we try and do is choose a wine that you will enjoy. Some wine stewards like to choose their favorite wines and say, here, you're going to like this. And I like to really try and figure out what wine you like. So the first thing is to ask, well, what wine have you enjoyed recently? So I can figure out the style of wine that you like.
You're going to understand what the person is looking for. And it does matter what maybe you're serving for dinner.
Absolutely. Although the bottom line is you have to enjoy the wine.
Right.
But to match a wine with dinner, there certainly are wines that are classic matches with what you're going to eat.
Right.
But you really want to make sure it's, a person doesn't enjoy some classic matches. I mean, like sherry and soup, that's a classic match, but rarely do people enjoy sherry. It's a great wine, but it's not something that most people enjoy, although by the book, sherry's a classic soup course match. So
for the highlight of your experience here at Barbur World Foods, would you say it is strictly the variety?
The goal is to have quality representation of the varietals. I like to have a wine that the grape is typical of what it should be. I mean, really you can divide wine into modern wines and traditional wines. And so we need both because people taste change.
And some people are adventurous. They really like to try new things. And I think that that's what Barbur World Foods is all about. You can come here, you can try something brand new, even if it's something old that you've never tried before. Okay, so Jack, not everyone lives in the Portland area who might be watching. And, we do kind of get stuck in a rut with our favorite wines. So if I'm walking into a store in a small town somewhere in Oregon and I need to pick something out, but I have tried every Oregon Pinot there is, I need to step out of my comfort zone a little. What do I do?
Well, there's different regions you could check out because other regions do like Pinot Noir. So that's one way to start branching out is if you like Oregon Pinot, then maybe try New Zealand Pinot. Another whole different experience is California Pinot. They're very popular right now, but because of the warmer climate, they're a whole different ball game. So
it's really just about kind of being adventurous, stepping out of your comfort zone now and then, and just trying some new things. And if you have Jack here to help you, it's easy. What if I don't have you?
Well, hopefully there are a lot of wine magazines, and you know, sometimes wine stewards get sort of grumpy about the wine magazines because they almost, for some people, take the place of stewards. Like the Wine Spectator is probably the biggest, most popular magazine, and they do have loads of good articles, and you can read about wines and regions. I think that the bottom line is that you have to trust your own palate, because if somebody says the wine is really great and you try it and you don't like it, then don't try that wine again. Know that the bottom line is you have to enjoy it.
So if you do live in Portland and you can stop by Barbur World Foods, what's the best way to kind of taste some different wines?
Well, the absolute best way is to come on a Friday or a Saturday. We do free wine tastings every Friday and Saturday.
Oh, nice.
4 to 7 on Friday and 3 to 6 on Saturdays, and I'll open 4 different wines, and you can eliminate the risk in buying a wine. You can taste it, and if you like it, you can buy it, and if you don't, you can ask questions about why you don't like it, and if the other wines that are from that region are similar.
Yeah, so you can still step out of your comfort zone a little bit.
That's a great way to discover new wines.
Okay. I think I'm going to step out of my comfort zone and get something from Lebanon. Why not?
Awesome.
Time to try something new. All right. Thanks so much, Jack. We'll have more about Barbur World Foods, how you can get here, on our website, fusionnw.com.